Hi guys, welcome back to this sewing tutorial. Today we're sewing the Mimi pants, the perfect pair of pants for summer. They're lightweight, full length, and feature wide legs. Basically everything we'll love in a pair of pants. And yes, they even have pockets. It's a super beginner-friendly project, great if you're just starting out or if you're looking for a comfortable and stylish piece to add to your wardrobe. Let's start! For this project, you'll need to download the Mimi pants pattern. The link is in the description below. You also need the following materials to complete the project. Before printing the entire pattern, start by printing only the first page. Measure the test square to ensure your printer is printing at the correct scale. Then you can proceed to print the rest of the pattern. Start assembling the pattern row by row. Take page 1 and fold the right margin along the guideline. Then take page 2 and also fold the right margin. Repeat this process for each page in the row. The last page does not need to be folded. Next, take page 1 and place it on top of page 2, aligning the fold edge of page 1 with the left margin of page 2. Make sure the alignment circles and all the lines match up perfectly, then tape the page together. Continue attaching each page in the row this way until the entire row is complete. Repeat this process for each row of the pattern. Once all the rows are complete, take each row and trim or fold the bottom margin except the last row, which does not need to be trimmed or folded. Then, starting with the first and second rows, place the fold or the trimmed bottom edge of the first row on the top of the top edge of the second row. Carefully align the circle and lines, then tape the rows together. Repeat this step for all the rows until the full pattern is completely assembled. With your pattern fully assembled, refer to the size chart in the instruction manual to find your correct size. Then, cut along the corresponding lines on the pattern. To make it easier, you can highlight your size line before cutting. This will help you cut more precisely. For this project, I'm using a cotton gauze. I love the texture and the design of this fabric. You will need 2 front pen pieces. Don't forget to mark your notches. They help you to place the pocket correctly. To tell the right side from the wrong side of the fabric, I mark an X with chalk. Next, you'll need 2 back pen pieces. Make sure to mark all the notches and add 2 small marks to identify these as the back. Also need 1 waistband cut on the fold and 4 pocket pieces cut from your lining fabric. Don't forget to make all the notches. First, overlog or zigzag stitch along the curved edge of each pocket piece to prevent fraying. Now that the curved edges are finished, I'm placing 1 pocket piece right side together with each pen piece. That's 2 on the front and 2 on the back. I'm using the notches to line them up properly, pinning them in place. So from the top of the pocket all the way to the bottom. Do a back stitch at the beginning and at the end of your seam to keep it strong. Once the pocket is sewn, I flip it outward and top stitch. That means I'm sewing close to the seam on the pocket side to keep everything flat and neat. Repeat the same steps for the other 3 pockets. Next, I'm sewing the crunch seams with the front pieces. I place them right side together, pin and sew. I do the same with the back pieces. Before assembling, let's finish the crotch, side seams, and legs hem with a zigzag or overlock to prevent fraying. For the side seams, make sure not to overlock your pocket. Just fold them inward out of the way. Nice, your edges are clean. Now it's time to bring the front and back together. I place the front and back pen pieces right side together and pin the side seam. Make sure the pocket bag are perfectly aligned. Sew all the way down the side seam, including around the pocket. When reaching the start of the pocket opening, continue sewing 1 cm. Stop with the needle down in the fabric, lift the press foot, and pivot the fabric so the edge of the pocket aligns with the 1 cm seam allowance. Sew around the entire curve of the pocket. At the end of the curve, sew 1 cm further, stop again with the needle down, pivot the fabric back, and continue sewing straight down the side seam. Don't forget to make your back stitch and repeat this step for the other side. Start by aligning the crotch seam carefully. Make sure the seams are flat, then pin down to the ankle. Repeat the same one on the other side. Sew the entire inseam in one go. Finish the seam with a zigzag or an overlock. Now let's do the hem. Fold the bottom of each pen legs up to 2 cm. Pin in place all around the hem. And give a good press. Sew around the hem at 1.5 cm from the edge. Before adding the waistband, turn the pants right side out and give them a good press. For the waistband, Fold it right sides together along the short edge and sew it with 1 cm seam allowance to create a loop. Then fold the waistband in half lengthwise, round sides together, and press the fold. Next, take your pants and place the waistband all around the top edge and pin it in place. Make sure you're pinning through 3 layers of fabric, the 2 layers of waistband and the pants. Now sew all the way around the waistband. Before closing the seam completely, make sure to leave a 5 cm gap. This opening will allow you to insert the elastic. Like you can see right here. Make sure the seam allowance is pressed upward towards the waistband, then give the waistband a good press to set the shape. Wrap the elastic around your waist to decide how snug you want it. Before cutting, add 2 cm for the seam allowance. Now, it's time to insert the elastic into the waistband through the 5 cm opening. To help slide it through, pin one end of the elastic to the pants to keep it in place and attach a safety pin to the other end. Gently put it all the way around inside the waistband casing, just like I'm showing in the video. Once the elastic comes out the other side, make sure it's not twisted inside the waistband. Overlap the ends by 1 cm and sew them together. Then, close the 5 cm opening. Be careful not to sew through the elastic. I also recommend adding 2 small rolls of stitching at each side seams to hold the elastic in place. Then, finish the raw edge of the waistband seam by overlocking or using a zigzag stitch all the way around. Last step, now let's identify the back of the pants. Look at the crotch area from the bottom and follow it up to the waistband. The side with the higher rise is the back. Mark it with a small tag or shark mark to avoid confusion. And voila! The Mimi pants is done! I hope you love making it. Let me know how it went in the comment. I'm happy to reply. If you finish your project, feel free to tag me or send me pics. I would love to see your take on it. You are building a wardrobe you truly love, one good project at a time, and honestly, you're that girl.